Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have for you the famous 1980p nickel. And there we can see very clearly it says 1980 and a P on it. And so let's talk about what's so famous about this nickel and what the big deal is. It turns out that the Jefferson nickel has been made from 1938 until the present day. Now it has some changes after 2003, but from 1938 until 2003, this nickel was made, and it almost always looked exactly the same. It would have a no mint mark, or would have a D mint mark, or would have a S mint mark. One thing it did not have is a P mint mark. So this is where the mint mark was on the coin. Many of the prior coins, it was right over to the side of Monticello. They moved the mint mark to right below the date. And then there was another coin, which they call the Jefferson War nickels, where they would put the mint mark right above the date. So what's so famous about the 1980p nickel, or a 5-cent coin from the United States? Well, the P is the famous part. In the Jefferson nickels from the war years, the silver nickels that they made, they did put a P on those nickels, and they put it right above the Capitol dome. Again, right up here, you would see a P on the nickel. Those nickels were made of silver. The last P on a Jefferson nickel was in 1945. Then from 1946 until 1979, there were no marks on the Jefferson nickel from the Philadelphia Mint. In 1980, the Philadelphia Mint decided to come out strong and show its allegiance to Philly, I think. And they started putting the P's on again. And so that's how we got this P on the Jefferson nickel from 1980. This is a beautiful nickel, by the way, just in great shape. Just has a nice shine or sheen to it. Could have been taken from a mint set almost, and maybe it was. It's just real hard to, we're not getting that kind of pen marks on it though, so maybe it's just a beautifully shaped nickel. In God We Trust on the left of Thomas Jefferson, Liberty with a star in the year 1980 with the mint mark down in back below his ponytail. And then when we get the back of the coin, we have a very defined coin here. PLURIBUS UNUM on the top, Monticello, the actual building Monticello, and then the words or name Monticello underneath the building. And on this one, you can see the steps. If you are a step counter, we have 3 or 4 steps on this one. And that's how you tell wear on many of the nickels, just by how worn the steps are. I mean, sometimes you don't even tell it by that because there's no posts and there's no window frames and there's no real definition. But on these ones that are in finer condition, you look at how many steps there are. So again, Monticello, 5 cents. And then down here at the bottom, it says United States of America. Now, these coins are a copper nickel coin. They have a smooth rim on them. You can see a little bit of a indentation there, and many of them come this way. The outer rims are a little bit bigger than the inner part or the middle part of the rim. Actually, now when you look at this one, you can actually see the doorway up there and the little bit of the window frame here. So this coin in 1980, when they decided to do the Philadelphia Mint, they punched a bunch of them out. So this one, they made almost 600 million of them. So the 1980 D coin, they made about 500 million. The 1980 P coin, they made 593 million. And the 1981 D coin, they made 364 million, and 81p 657.5 million. So they really bumped up those years in production. So is this coin going to be a valuable coin in this shape with the way we're looking at the coin right now? No, it's not. There were so many of them made. Whenever you make 600 million of anything, it's hard to be valuable. Right now it's listed at about 6 cents on Numista. Very fine, it gets up to about 7 cents, and extra fine, 9 to 15 cents. So this is not a valuable coin in the circulated arena. In fact, with the proof coins aren't going to be a P, they're going to be an S. And the proof coins alone, they made 3.5 million of those. So you might be able to get a little bit of money from a proof coin. You may be able to get a lot of money from an error coin. But from the 1980 P coin, which is famous for the year that Philly returned the P to the nickel, this coin is probably going to bring me, if I want to sell it to a collector, about 7 cents. So why don't I just keep it in my collection, because I want a coin from 1980 when the P reemerged. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Have a great day, and we hope that you leave comments and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in U.S. and international coin videos.